Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you all will be in good health. I am your science teacher of grade 7. Students, open your book, page number 16. In previous class we were discussed how the heart pumps blood. Today we are going to attempt remember and understand. On the diagram, label the parts of the heart. Draw arrows to show the circulation of the blood inside the heart. Here is a diagram. You can label it and also write the answer of question 2. The circulatory system consists of dash, dash and dash. First of all, you can draw arrow in the diagram. First of all, here first draw an arrow. From here blood comes to the body. Draw an arrow. Also draw an arrow here. On the other side, blood to lungs. Here you can draw an arrow. Also draw arrow here. Now label the diagram. Here write blood to lungs. Blood to lungs. Here write blood to body. Blood to body. Here write right atrium. It's a heart. As I told you that heart has 4 chambers: right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle and left ventricle. This side is known as right atrium. This side is known as left atrium. Spelling of atrium is atrium. Here write right ventricle. Right ventricle. And this part is known as left ventricle. Left ventricle. Now come to the next question. Question 2. The circulatory system consists of heart. Here write heart. Blood vessels. And the third one is blood. Now we will discuss double blood circulation. What do you mean by double blood circulation? When the blood passes through the heart twice for each complete circuit of the body. The human body circulation is known as double circulation because blood passes through the heart twice for each complete circuit of the body. Now, human blood circulation. In our human body, the blood circulation is known as double blood circulation. Why? Because the blood passes through the heart twice for each complete circuit of the blood. It can circulate twice. In the lungs, oxygen is absorbed into the blood. Now in lungs, oxygen. Which gas is absorbed? Oxygen. Underline this word. Oxygen is absorbed into the blood. Now this oxygenated blood, okay? Oxygen is absorbed into the blood. This oxygenated blood leaves the lungs and enters the left side of the heart through the left atrium and then into left ventricle, which contract and pumps it into the arteries. Now this oxygenated blood leaves the lungs and it can goes through the left atrium and then to the left ventricle. From here it comes and then it goes to the left atrium, then left ventricle. Blood flows from the arteries into capillaries. Now blood flows from arteries into capillaries. Come to the next page, page number 17. Exchange of gases, nutrients and waste material take place through the thin walls of the capillaries. When the blood flows from the arteries into capillaries, then exchange of gases, nutrients and waste material take place into the capillaries. The capillaries join to form veins which takes deoxygenated blood back to the right side of the heart through the right atrium and goes to the right ventricle through an opening. Now the capillaries join to form a veins. Then the deoxygenated blood back to the right side of the heart through right atrium and goes to the right ventricle. Here is also a diagram. In this diagram, the deoxygenated blood goes on the right side. First they pass through from right atrium, then right ventricle. From the right ventricle, the deoxygenated blood goes to the lungs through pulmonary artery where it is oxygenated. Then from right ventricle, this deoxygenated blood goes to the lungs through pulmonary artery. From there, blood release carbon dioxide, absorb oxygen and become oxygenated and then again enter the left atrium of the heart through the pulmonary vein. Now here, when the blood releases carbon dioxide when blood release carbon dioxide, absorb oxygen and the oxygenated blood enters the left atrium to the heart through pulmonary vein. Underline these two words, pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. Again, I summarize the topic, double blood circulation. How double blood circulation occurs? First of all, in lungs, oxygen is absorbed into the blood. Second, oxygenated blood leaves the lungs and enter the left atrium, then goes to the left ventricle. Blood flows from the arteries into capillaries. Exchange of gases also take place through thin wall of capillaries. The capillaries join to form to take deoxygenated blood to the right side of the heart. Now these capillaries take deoxygenated blood and it back to the right atrium, then it goes to the right ventricle. When it goes to right ventricle, this all process is due to pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. It's enough for today. Thank you students. Allah Hafiz.